Claiborne Farm will be represented by 2 first-crop yearling sires this year at the upcoming Keeneland September sale in dual-surface Grade 1 winner Catholic Boy and Demarchelier, a son of emerging sire of sires Dubawi. We sat down with Walker Hancock to talk about the pair, and we took a look at a few of their yearlings pointing towards Keeneland September.
So Catholic Boy, being by the late More Than Ready, obviously has a chance to continue on his sire's legacy. He was a Grade 6 winner at 2, Grade 1 winner on turf and dirt at 3, and a Grade 6 winner at 4. So he really fits the criteria and the mold of a great stallion. He's done very well, and we're excited to show off his first crop of yearlings. They're kind of across the board. I mean, they're a little bit like More Than Ready. They kind of get gray, chestnut, big and small. He was very versatile, obviously winning a Grade 1 on dirt and turf, and you're seeing a lot of versatility with his offspring as well. You can go and look at a Catholic Boy and say, this one looks like it's going to be a dirt filly, and then you look at the next one and say, this one looks like it'll be a grass colt or whatever, vice versa. So he's really providing that versatility through his offspring that we saw him have on the racetrack. This Catholic Boy filly is out of Fashion Week, who's by Speightstown. She has a ton of athletic ability. We've had some buyers come to the farm here the last 2 weeks, and every single one of them seemed like they really like her. She has a presence about her. She's a really pretty individual, and she looks like she'll hopefully be one of Catholic Boy's highest price yearlings. The other colt is a Catholic Boy colt out of Line, who's out of a Warfront mare. Her second dam is Wind, who's a really good turf runner. So looks like he'll have maybe a little turf influence in his athletic abilities. But here in the last 2 or 3 months, he's really blossomed into what we expected him to be. And I think buyers will be really pleased with what they see. Catholic Boy has just short of 60 yearlings in the September sale, but he has a really strong first crop. He bred well over 100 mares, so he'll be able to be competitive with the other freshman sires. Demarchelier bred 102 mares his first crop, which we were thrilled with. You know, being a horse that was just 3 for 3, you never really got to see his potential with a very European pedigree. It really wasn't that hard to sell thanks to Dubawi doing so well as an international sire. Peter Brandt supported him. He fits the profile of Dubawi very similarly. If you've seen Dubawi, he has a lot of his characteristics, and he's really throwing that in his offspring. Every single one of them almost looks exactly like him. The colt out of Spank is a typical Demarchelier, kind of a brown, turfy looking horse. They're not the biggest, but they're really good movers, and it looks like they're going to be very turfy, which is to be expected when you breed a Demarchelier. I mean, not that he might not be able to get a good dirt horse or two, but obviously Dubawi's sons are really excelling, especially in Europe, and most of them are on turf, which is what we expect Demarchelier to do here. I think when they hit the racetrack this time next year, they'll speak for themselves.